Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to INCRadio, Texas. I am Sister Wendy from the local of Houston, and I will be your host today. And we are in for a coffee talk today. Of course, I'm not going to be doing the talk alone, so I do have a couple of guests here with me. So let's see who's going to be talking about coffee with me. All right, Sister Arnie, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. Hi, I'm Sister Arnie. I'm actually from Fort Worth, Texas, but today I am in Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, wow. Well, welcome for joining us all the way from Wichita. All right, next we also have Brother Will. How are you doing today?
Hi, Sister Wendy. I'm doing great and am having some coffee right now. So with that coffee cup. So
That is perfect, right on topic. Yeah, and we also have Brother Byrne with us. How are you doing today, Brother Byrne?
Hello, Sister Wendy. As you can see, I'm right here outside where I am ready with my coffee sets. You see, there's two. There's one for my backup, and this is my main one. So I have for both shows. So
Well, I definitely wish I can join you for a quick refill because I am almost at the bottom of my cup of coffee. But thank you for sharing that with us. And of course, we also have Brother Justin with us. How are you doing, Brother Justin?
Doing fine, Sister Wendy. I'm here. It's beautiful outside here in Round Rock, Texas. We currently have a local activity happening just in the room back there. I'll let y'all know what's happening there later on. Sadly, I don't have coffee with me. I drank it all on the way here, but yeah, I'm happy to be here.
All right. And we're happy that you're here. And today, our question of the day is for those who are tuning in with us is how do you take your coffee and how does it help you? Or if coffee is really not the go-to beverage for you, what is your favorite hot beverage? We'd love to hear from you. Please leave your comments with us and we'll read them throughout the show today. All right. So let's hop right in. Brother Will, right before the show, when we were just talking a little bit, you mentioned you were making coffee. So tell us a little bit about what you made today.
well, I'm having pumpkin spice coffee. No creamer. I It's controversial, I know, but I don't really love the creamer part of it. I'm not a 5 and 5 guy. I knew somebody, I had a friend who liked 5 and 5. I used to like to joke with him, 5 sugars and 5 creams. I'm like, man, that's rough. But yeah, I like French vanilla, pumpkin spice. I like flavored coffees.
All right. Well, same as you, Brother Will. I also don't add any cream or milk here, but I do want to see does Brother Byrne or Sister Arnie, do you guys add anything into your coffee?
People always tease me. They say, "Oh, so you're having coffee with that cream?" So I'm more of a cream and sweetener. I think I have more of that in a cup than I actually do have coffee because I love coffee, don't get me wrong, especially the flavor. I just you know, I like to make it sweet and not as strong.
I hear you on that. And I think it is a type of coffee style too. Some types of coffee have like steamed milk in it, like lattes, cappuccinos, flat whites, and things like that. And so, yeah, it is definitely a different style. What about you, Brother Byrne? How do you take your coffees?
well, having my past, I mean, I worked in a coffee shop back then, so I used to have that um latte, the milk, you froth it and then everything, you can have it. But I used to drink only black coffee. That's it. But someone introduced me those milks, and then I ended up in a creamer. Everything is so busy now that you just have to
Mhm.
click it, run it through hot water and then just pour it and then mix it. That's it. And then you go on your way. because really it's so busy early in the morning. You just don't have time. You wake up, take a shower, and then you don't have time for yourself and eating breakfast and stuff. So creamer is a go-to for me. Sorry for those who are tuning in if you guys don't like creamer. I do, but it's zero sugar. So that's for sure.
Hey, each to their own.
Brother Bird, so you said you're in such a rush all the time. You know what I found? I found they have this called 3-in-1, and it's a packet that it's already ready. Just put it in your cup, 6 ounces of water, and you're good to go.
Those were my go-to back then. But I learned that it has too much sugar, and too much sugar for me is not that good. I mean, I don't have any illnesses, but eventually it will build up on your body, and then so zero sugar is a go-to for me.
It's sugar free.
Oh, there you go. Where can you find that?
Yeah.
I'll have that.
Well, I've so far I've had my mom send it to me because my mom's in the Philippines, and so they're really known for that. And so every time she comes to visit, or when my aunts and uncles go there, I make sure they bring me some back.
Yes. Oh, I'm trying to have that Vietnamese coffee. They do that sometimes. It's really good. They brew it and then they put but it's not 3-in-1 though. So you mix it. I want to learn. I want to learn to do it.
I agree. Vietnamese coffee is really delicious, it's a process of making it. However, it does hit you in the right spot with like espresso and the sweetness of it. Oh. And so it sounds like most of you are drinking coffee in the morning, but do you also drink it throughout the day?
Yes, for me, I have. See, I'm here right now outside on a hot regular day, still drinking coffee.
And does the weather, just out of curiosity, so if it's a hot day outside, are you leaning towards drinking iced coffee, or it doesn't matter, you just like drinking hot coffee no matter the weather outside?
And no matter the weather it is, it's hot coffee for me. I only drink cold coffee when let me see, after after eating. I'm not. I don't know. That's the way it is for me.
Yeah. Well, how about you, Brother Will? How do you usually, how does coffee help you throughout your day?
Well, in the morning, I like to wake up even a few minutes early and just sit with my coffee, and it's a relaxer, uh, along with whatever I have to read, or just think about, oh, I have to be here at 10 o'clock or there at 11 or whatever. It helps a bit, and I'm rock solid on that routine. I like early morning coffee, and then. Um, I got into a habit some years ago before the commute home of having a coffee there at my office. Now I'm retired, but that tradition has remained. So like the 4 o'clock coffee for me is kind of, and my wife is like, "Oh no, don't have more coffee." But and I do want to say something about creamer. I know I'm getting off topic, but if it's cold, a cold iced coffee, I mean, like say the coffee sat there for a long time and it's no longer hot, well then, yeah, I will put some creamer if we have it like caramel macchiato or something. I'll put that over ice with maybe one sugar and just have like, that's like the sweet coffees that people routinely buy. I usually don't buy coffee out, by the way. I would say 99% of my coffee is just brewed at home. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know if that confuses the issue about creamer. I'm not sure, but
I really want to learn, brother Will, how to make brewed coffee. Like you grind the what do you call that? The bean, the
the
coffee bean.
beans.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can buy
yeah.
whole bean, brother Burn.
Have you
Whole,
seen those video on the internet that they have to, like, do a regular thing to, you know, comb
Oh, when they're
the
making
beans and stuff.
espresso, maybe?
The
Yeah.
coffee. It's coffee hair all of a
Yes.
sudden? What is this?
It's really good how you see it. I was like, oh, where can I buy those? So I'm like, I'm in a rush to find those stuff.
Yeah, and just out of curiosity, do you like how do you choose your beans? Do you have a specific preference towards lightly roasted or medium roasted or super dark roasted? How do you choose your beans? Because that's the first
Mine,
step. Yeah, go for it.
mine is a medium. I don't know about
Medium.
the rest. Yeah, I like medium.
Okay, yeah. Is that after trying both light coffee and lightly roasted and dark roasted?
Light, I really didn't like much the light. I tried the dark roast. It has kind of an aftertaste for me. So I tried
Hmm.
the medium where it was all good. Yeah, it was good for my taste.
Yeah. What about you, Sister Arnie? Do you have any preference on the type of roasting?
I don't really, because I don't drink coffee too much. I will usually have it when I really need it. And so, since I really don't have a preference between light or dark, I'll drink whatever's there. The only difference is if it's dark, it's going to have more cream. If it's light, it won't have as much cream.
All right. That's good to know.
So basically, that's a creamer drink, not a
Right,
coffee drink.
exactly.
It is. But because, like I said, sometimes I need the coffee to stay awake, but I don't like the bitter taste. So I have to make sure it tastes good.
Oh. Yeah, for me personally, I like the beans on the lighter side just because I really enjoy kind of the fruity taste. But my husband, he's not a big fan of the acidic, fruity taste. So he's more on the medium or darker roast type.
You know, Sister Wendy, I'm kind of curious to see what our viewers and listeners think about coffee, like such as one of our resident ministers here in the District of Texas, Brother Ferdy Febre, who says, "I love coffee. Even 100 degrees outside, coffee will be my drink." And we also have Flo Guillermo from Oregon, who says, "I love my coffee with hazelnut creamer." That's actually my favorite too. Really, I'm saying that now since I'm a coffee drinker now. And we also have Rod Stamer tuning in from Edinburgh, Texas. We have Jeb Barrientos who's tuning in from Orange County, California, and he says hazelnut or butter pecan for me. And we also have the resident minister of Humble, Texas, who says, "Happy 24th anniversary, local congregation of Humble." Wow, happy anniversary to all those in Humble, Texas. And we also have Matt Carl Talent, who says, "Hello to our INCRadio Texas family and friends. Greetings from Corpus Christi." And we also have Irishdale Redam. "Hello, Sister Irish. We miss you here." And she's sending her greetings all the way from the District of Bay Area, California. And we have a tip here from Flo Guillermo, who says, "Pour your leftover coffee in an ice cube tray and freeze it so when you got hot coffee, you can cool it down with iced coffee cubes." So iced coffee and hot coffee, I guess that's a thing. And we also have our very own Jamie Tolentino, who says, "Ideally cappuccino. I'm a purist, just black coffee, iced or hot." Wow, a lot of comments here. And we also have Julie Domini, who's tuning in from San Antonio, Texas. We have Davina DeGala, who's tuning in from Lakewood, District of Orange County, California. So, Sister Wendy, what else do we have happening today?
Well, of course, we're not just talking about coffee, but I believe we have a recipe corner that we're going to learn about a delicious coffee treat. And although I do love the one of the comments that you just read from Sister Flo, where it's a tips and tricks on putting coffee in an ice tray, but I'm excited to learn about this delicious coffee treat. So whenever you're ready, Inquiatech, please play the recipe corner.
Hi everybody, Sister May here, and today we'll be making kori kohi, egg coffee, and matcha milk latte. So let's start off. Make sure we have our brewed coffee, or if you have an iced Americano in your fridge, that will do. First, we freeze them into little tiny cubes, or the cubes that have shapes, make it pretty. But right now I just have the ice cube. And then while we wait on that to freeze, let's make our egg coffee mixture. So you need to put 4 tablespoons of our condensed milk. I suggest something cold. And then we're gonna add 1 egg for our egg coffee. And then we're gonna blend it, mix it, whatever you have. Make sure it's frothy. And now we're gonna get some ice. Put it on our cup. This is a bit of a struggle. There we go. And then we're gonna get our coffee. And then we're gonna top it with our egg mixture, the one that we had mixed earlier. We're gonna put it on top. And then there's your egg coffee. Put some straw in it, mix it, and there you have it, your egg coffee. And now let's head on, check to our iced coffee cubes. If it's ready, go ahead and grab it. Make sure you warm your milk, okay? The key here is to have our warm milk. All right, let's get ready. Let's put in our frozen coffee ice cubes. Our iced coffee cubes. No matter how much you want the whole tray, put it in there. And then go ahead and put in our warm milk, hot milk, whatever milk you'll want. Did you know that Kori Kohi is iced coffee in English? I know, it's like deconstructed iced coffee. And then we're off to do our matcha latte, or our matcha tea. Iced matcha tea. Now we have our tapioca pearls, our hand flavor ice, and our green tea, or our matcha tea. And then we just top it all off with our condensed milk mixture. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy your matcha milk tea.
Wow. That looks like an amazing treat. Matcha milk tea. Oh, Brother Byrne, Brother Will, Sister Arnie, after watching that, is that something that you want to try at home, or have you tried making something like that at home before?
If I'm going to do coffee, it's going to be something simple. I can't. I don't do like a lot of work. And I never even used to drink coffee. I only started drinking it when I got into the workforce, because growing up, they said it's going to stunt your growth and I'm going to stay short. And so I never used to drink it. But then at work, when I needed to stay awake, then that's the only time I would drink it. And now I'll only drink it if I need to stay awake on a road trip. But other than that, I think that's a lot of work.
I hear you. All right, what about you, Brother Will?
I'm with Sister Arnie on that one. It just, in fact, I'd have to watch the video again 3 times just to write down the steps. But, well, I like iced coffee. Yeah, I think it's just too much, though, for me, honestly.
All right. Well, maybe hopefully we'll find another recipe that's shorter, but hopefully for viewers that were tuning in, that's an inspiration for just another twist on what you can do with coffee. Now, I do know there are some local congregations in our district that are celebrating our district anniversary today. And so we like to see what is going on with the live celebration. And so Brother Byrne, can you share with us what is happening over there in Humble right now?
So here right now we are here in Clear Park, Clear Lake Park actually, where we are celebrating our 44th anniversary. And here is our congregation from the local of Humble. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, that's amazing.
44th anniversary to our local congregation of Humble.
All right. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I believe Austin is also celebrating today. So, Brother Justin, what is happening there in Austin right now?
Thank you so much, Sister Wendy. I'm currently here in Round Rock, Texas, where the local congregation of Austin, our local congregation here, we're celebrating our 25th anniversary here at this wonderful facility. We're having a formal event, formal luncheon, and they just finished one of the parlor games, and they're about to hand out some prizes to our winners. And there's actually a family in front of me that's enjoying our photo booth, and looks like they're giving out another prize right now. And we also have lots of food here prepared by our wonderful brethren. And this is just a wonderful way for us to celebrate our 25 years as a local congregation.
That is amazing. And I'm excited about the prizes too. Yeah. And I believe, Sister Arnie, you're also at a celebration today. Do you want to briefly tell us what is happening in Wichita as well?
Yes, today is Wichita's 10th year anniversary as a GWS. And I don't know if you could see the screen right now. They have a quiz that's going on, and everyone that is in the room is participating via their mobile devices. And so this will see, like, who gets it right, who gets it wrong. But, this is a very humble location, and we're just excited that they got to reach their 10-year anniversary.
All right. Well, thank you. Definitely today is a really joyous day with lots of celebrations. And hey, we're talking about coffee, so let's not happy about that one. Yeah. All right. And so today, I think we went over a lot of wonderful topics today. We talked about how we, take our coffees, like how does coffee help us throughout the day. And I found interestingly, most of us on the panel drink coffee throughout at different times throughout the day. And I've learned we at some point uses creamers, but I still stick with black coffee for most of the time. But
Hey,
hey,
there's nothing
I
wrong
might,
with creamer.
yep, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I might even join in on that at some point in time. Yeah, and I love how we were able to tune in and see the celebrations in Humble. Thank you so much, Brother Byrne. And also in Austin, thank you so much, Brother Justin. And then also in Wichita, thank you, Sister Arnie. And of course, Brother Will, thank you for sharing with us like what your coffee routines are. And we talked a little bit about, hey, what kind of roastings we take and things like that. So really amazing session today. And we did also learn about the coffee treat that hopefully we'll put in our back pockets. And whenever we have a full day to watch the video, maybe 2 to 3 times, we'll finally get the hang of it and give it a try. So, with that said, I'd like to go around a little bit just to see if you have any special shout outs and greetings that you would like to give. And I'll go to Brother Wilson first.
Thank you, Sister Wendy. Congratulations to the locals of Austin, Wichita, and Humble on their anniversaries. I'd also like to mention, maybe it was mentioned in a previous program, but San Antonio had marked its 32nd anniversary in September. So we're all very happy in San Antonio and grateful to our Lord God for that. And we're always grateful to him for coffee too. So thank you very much.
No, thank you. All right. What about you, Sister Arnie, any special greetings and shout outs?
I just want to say hello to Sister Edie, who is out in San Antonio, one of my very longtime friends. And since you mentioned that Brother Ferdy is there, hi, Ka Ferdy. I miss you guys.
All right. Special shout outs. All right. And what about you, Brother Byrne? Any shout outs and greetings?
Of course, shout out to the local of Humble. Happy 44th anniversary. And to Sister Camille, uh, good morning. Good afternoon. What?
All right. And what about you, Brother Justin?
Shout out to our local congregation here who are currently celebrating our 25th anniversary. And of course, wow, I'm giving my own greetings and also greetings to the local congregation of San Antonio, my home away from home. And Sister Wendy, I think we got a little something happening next week. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, of course. So next week we do have our relaunch broadcast, and it'll be during a new time slot, which is on Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So that's definitely a special broadcast. And we are hoping that we'll see everyone there. And so and is there anything else that you'd like to mention of Brother Justin? But I think that's the biggest one where, it's just our relaunch broadcast for next week. And again, it's at a new time. So it won't be Saturday anymore. It'll be at Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And of course, I just like to take maybe one quick more minute to read because I do see a lot of greetings come in from our viewers. So we do have our brother Matt Talon saying happy 25th anniversary to Austin and greetings from Corpus Christi. We also have Sister Flo saying happy anniversary to local congregation of Humble and Austin. And also Sister Lil Beth saying happy silver anniversary to the local of Austin from Corpus Christi. So really a lot of greetings and happy anniversaries. So thank you all so much for your blessings. And before we wrap up the show, we can never forget to thank our CFO overseer, Brother Archie Talents, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Chody Sampson, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Noel Caritativo, our Executive Producer, Brother Emmanuel Andea, our CFO Coordinator and CEBSI CEO, Brother Angelo Irano V. Manalo, and special thank you to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. And again, thank you all so much for tuning in with us. And again, please join us next week on our relaunch broadcast, which is at 9 p.m. on Friday, Central Daylight Time. Please stay tuned in for our next INC Radio show, which is INC Radio Virginia. Thank you all again.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.